What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Burbon, and when it came to the Ghost of Yotei, when this trailer was first shown and people were reacting to it, the reactions were overall mixed. Yes, you can come over here to YouTube and you can see that it's sitting at a 325k upvote to only 28,000 downvotes, but all in all, people were very much concerned. They wanted a continuation of the original story and not another spin-off style story focusing in on another character. And in the modern era, people are very touchy to this kind of stuff. They are very concerned when they see, well, you went from a male character to now a female character. What's going on here? What's being pushed? And is there ideology behind the decision to do this? And for the most part, it kind of went by the wayside. Yes, people are still concerned. People are still worried, especially with the voice actress who is, well, very liberal. And with this whole fact that the first game is beloved, people really liked it. And when it comes to this, people are still just touchy. They're sensitive to this stuff. And it really doesn't make anything a whole lot better when we end up seeing stories like this come out. Ghost of Yotei fan concerns increase. Games writers also worked on Dragon Age the Veilguard.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Now, what's going on here? Well, we'll come over here to Niche Gamer and get a little bit of a more direct response to a lot of this stuff. But for the most part, what's happening is very simple. At least two other writers previously worked over at BioWare and developed some of the games over there, including Dragon Age the Veilguard. And that's kind of concerning considering what happened with Dragon Age the Veilguard and the fact that that game is basically dead in the water and destroyed BioWare. But let's read this. After news BioWare has lost a number of staff, including the entire writing team behind Dragon Age the Veilguard, we've learned those same writers are now working on Sony's Feudal Japan sequel, Ghost of Yotei. While details of Ghost of Tsushima's follow-up are scant, it's being developed once again by Sucker Punch Production under Sony and will launch in 2025 for PS5. Now we know via staff listings spotted by Lumpy the Cook and LinkedIn bios for each writer that the game is being co-written by both John Dombrow and Courtney Woods, both of whom previously worked on the ill-fated Dragon Age the Veilguard before much of the team was laid off or relocated to other teams at EA. Now, we can come over here to Lumpy's own Twitter account and what he actually tweeted out, and we see that Ghost of Tsushima's sequel is being written by the same people that wrote Mass Effect Andromeda, Anthem, and Dragon Age the Veilguard. It's over. And when you take a look at this, it wasn't just Mass Effect Andromeda. It was also Mass Effect 3. You see Dragon Age the Veilguard here. You see Ghost of Yotei. You see Anthem over here. And the similar things right on over here. You see Dragon Age Inquisition, Dragon Age Veilguard, Anthem, Mass Effect Andromeda, Ghost of Yotei. And we can come over here to one of their many LinkedIn accounts and we can end up seeing, yeah, right there, Ghost of Yotei, Mass Effect 3, Dragon Age the Veilguard, Sucker Punch Productions. But I have a little bit of a unique stance here, where I'm going to be saying I need to see more of what exactly they did over at BioWare. Because in the modern era, when it comes to these writing crews and who's written on what, they're written by teams, massive teams of writers, massive individuals working on every little thing here. And it is important to know what exactly did you do? How invested were you in these actual games? How invested were you in the writing of, say, Dragon Age the Veilguard? Did you just write like one character's little thing, or did you do an in-depth breakdown of the entire story? What's going on here? Did you write some of the more non-woke stuff and maybe just a dumb story here or there? That's the important things here. But we could also come over here to Grums right now and we can take a look at John Dombrow's whole thing that he's done here, and you can see John Dombrow, a main writer for Ghost of Yotei, was a key writer for Davrin on Dragon Age the Veilguard, and is good friends with recently laid off ex-BioWare Veilguard writer Trick Weekers. He also wrote for Mass Effect 3, Garrus, and Javik, so 50-50, could be good, could be bad. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. It really depends what it is that you've written, what it is that you've done. I'm not really aware of who this Davrin is in Dragon Age the Veilguard, so somebody in the comment section is going to have to probably educate me a little bit more on that. But when you take a good look at this, like, hey, they were integral over at BioWare. Hey, they were a part of BioWare. Hey, they wrote for Mass Effect 3. Hey, they did stuff over here. They did stuff over there. It really just depends what is going on here, how deep did they get, what belief structures are they going to be bringing over, and is Sucker Punch still going to be very hands-on? Are they going to be telling these writers that, hey, we don't want this nonsense in here, we want to keep producing good stories, we want to keep making sure we're making good games, that's what we're focusing in on? This is red flags. There's red flags all over Ghost of Yotei. I'm not going to be denying that. I'm going to be fundamentally agreeing. There's red flags all over the place. But before we jump down this whole thing, we still need a little bit more information to come out here just on what's going on with Ghost of Yotei itself and where everything's going to be moving forward. In the meantime, guys, let's just keep our eyes out and always hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video live, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.